Welcome to the ultimate YouTube battleground, where every view counts, every subscriber is a soldier, and millions of dollars are on the line. Today, we explore the intense rivalries between some of the platform's biggest names. These titans of YouTube have turned their channels into arenas, each vying for victory, bragging rights, and the ultimate prize, dominance over their peers. Stay tuned, because this journey is filled with staggering challenges, epic stunts, and nail-biting moments where everything could be won or lost. First, we step into the extravagant world of MrBeast, the king of YouTube philanthropy and extreme challenges. This is a man who doesn't just raise the bar, he obliterates it. In his Last to Leave, Circle Wins $500,000 challenge, MrBeast doesn't just put $500,000 on the line, he creates a spectacle of human endurance that viewers can't turn away from. The sheer scale of his financial commitment pushes YouTube content to new extremes, and his fans are always eager to see how far he's willing to go. But here's the hook. MrBeast isn't just about shock value. He's creating high-stakes narratives that drive intense engagement. Then there's his legendary giveaway video, where he gives $1 million to small streamers. MrBeast's philanthropy isn't just about generosity. It's a strategic move to build loyalty and expand his empire. When MrBeast drops $1 million, it's not just a kind gesture. It's an investment in his legacy as a YouTube juggernaut. But can his wealth and influence keep him on top forever? Let's look at one of his fiercest rivals, Logan Paul.
Real, bro! This I'm out. And then George starts talking to me about this. I'm like, dog, this is dope. Good vlog. I'm out.
Logan Paul may have started as a wild vlogger, but he's evolved into a YouTube force to be reckoned with. His ability to turn controversy into clicks is unrivaled, and his stunts are just as audacious as his personality.
Biggest hamburger. How many pounds of meat did you get?
150.
That's bigger than Evan. Andre is vegan. He's not happy with us.
You'll be back to the light side.
You know what the dark side is to me? Eating
Logan
meat.
spent $100,000 to make the world's largest pizza. But this isn't just about pizza. It's a statement. He's telling his competitors, I can outspend and outcraze you no matter what. His content is always engineered to grab headlines, and the financial risks are massive. But Logan doesn't stop at pizza or wild vlogs. He's made a high-stakes leap into the world of professional boxing.
After all, I've pretty much lived my whole life on camera. You've been inside.
Enter Logan Paul's boxing career. When Logan stepped into the ring with KSI, it wasn't just a fight, it was a global event, drawing millions of viewers and generating millions of dollars. His fight preparations alone cost him millions, and the stakes couldn't have been higher. If Logan lost, it would be a public and financial disaster. But the tension, the drama, and the sheer spectacle made it must-watch content. Now, onto one of YouTube's most legendary rivalries, PewDiePie versus T-Series.
But I must go all out. Just this once. Bob's or Vagana, whichever will.
This wasn't just a rivalry between two creators. It became a cultural clash between individuals and corporations, between East and West. PewDiePie, the unchallenged king of YouTube for nearly a decade, faced a massive challenger, T-Series, an Indian corporate giant with endless resources. PewDiePie didn't just sit back. He fought back with his now iconic diss track, Bitch Lasagna. The video wasn't just a song, it was a rallying cry. PewDiePie's army of fans, the Bro Army, took it upon themselves to keep him on top. But even a viral diss track couldn't stop the tidal wave that was T-Series. T-Series, with a library of Bollywood hits and access to millions of potential subscribers in India, was relentless. This wasn't a battle of creativity. It was a battle of numbers, and T-Series was playing to win. Behind the scenes, T-Series launched a massive promotional push, enlisting celebrities and spending millions to climb the ranks. The stakes? Global recognition and YouTube dominance. In the end, it was more than just a subscriber war. It was a showdown between the underdog and the corporate titan, and no one could predict the final outcome. Now, let's enter the world of beauty and glamour, where NikkieTutorials and James Charles battled for makeup supremacy. At first glance, these two seemed like allies, but in the cutthroat world of beauty influencers, competition can turn fierce. NikkieTutorials changed the game with her viral "The Power of Makeup" video, a cultural phenomenon that showed the transformative power of cosmetics.
It makes me look photoshopped without Photoshop. That's why I love it.
Nikkie's creativity and authenticity made her a household name, but her rise to the top wasn't easy. With millions of dollars in brand deals at stake, she knew that staying relevant meant constantly pushing boundaries. Enter James Charles, the young prodigy who exploded onto the scene with his bold makeup looks and larger-than-life persona. His sister's merch launch wasn't just about clothes. It was a massive marketing machine designed to solidify his brand.
You need your hair cut. You need your eyebrows cut. You two can't sing. You were a mistake. And you were discontinued.
James invested heavily in his brand, and the success of his merch line brought in millions. But when the drama hit, James found himself in the middle of one of YouTube's biggest controversies. James's "No More Lies" video became the battleground for beauty drama, with millions of viewers tuning in to see how the fallout would impact his career and fortune.
I don't really think any of us thought it was going to be as big as it really was. In both of their videos, Jeffrey and Tati both mentioned that they hope that I'm able to change and that we can all move on from this situation. And trust me, I agree.
Stakes were sky high, as the fallout from beauty feuds often spills over into lost endorsements and shattered reputations. This rivalry proved that in the beauty world, the real battles aren't fought with brushes, but with influence and cash. Now, we move to the explosive rivalry between KSI and, yes, once again, Logan Paul. What started as an online feud turned into one of the biggest YouTube spectacles ever. KSI's move into boxing wasn't just about flexing his muscles. It was a calculated business decision. The millions he poured into training, promotion, and production turned his fight with Logan Paul into a pay-per-view sensation. But what makes this rivalry stand out? It's the fact that both KSI and Logan Paul knew that the real prize wasn't just victory in the ring. It was the financial windfall that came from turning their beef into entertainment. Logan Paul's side of the rivalry was just as intense. His promotional efforts for their fight were on another level, with millions of dollars spent on advertising, press events, and production.
This is a dangerous sport. I'm not going to go to war without my weapons. And to get those weapons takes years of training, dedication, passion. But I don't think the average creator can do that.
In the end, these fights weren't just sporting events. They were multi-million-dollar media spectacles, and both KSI and Logan walked away with millions in their pockets. Finally, we end with the rivalry between Dobrik and the Vlog Squad. David built his empire with high-energy vlogs and massive giveaways, but even among friends, competition can get fierce. Dobrik became known for giving away absurd amounts of money, like in his $100,000 for a subscriber video. It wasn't just the cash that kept fans glued to their screens, it was the way David turned every giveaway into a moment of emotional payoff. But behind the fun and games, David's extravagant generosity comes with a massive financial commitment.
What did she just say?
She goes, I quit.
SeatGeek is going to help me surprise Reggie with a new car. So please, if you ever need to buy tickets to anything, click the...
Every car he gave away, every massive cash prize he dropped, wasn't just a thank you to his audience, it was an investment in his brand. He was building a reputation as the most generous vlogger on YouTube, but maintaining that title requires constant escalation, and that means serious money. But it wasn't long before cracks started to show. The very group that helped David rise to fame, the Vlog Squad, became the source of public scrutiny, drama, and internal conflict. The Vlog Squad's controversies, which came to light through various interviews and exposés, hit David's brand hard. Allegations about toxic behavior and inappropriate actions within the group led to a significant drop in sponsorships and financial support.
Mike, hit the target. Yes, Kirsten. We got Mike, style, Kirsten.
Jason Nash has found a new income source, pretty much begging for gifts on live all day long, and people are pretty sick of it. It's a mess, so let's get into it. Back in 2021, when David was going through his cancellation and the vlogs were coming to an end, everyone was wondering what was going to happen to the rest of the Vlog Squad.
The arm of an excavator before he crashed headfirst into it, nearly taking his life in the process. Whenever Jeff was asked about the details of his injuries, he would always avoid the question or only offer minimal information, which some people theorized was a way to protect David's reputation. Though this would all change in April of 2021 with the release of Jeff.
For David, this wasn't just a personal challenge, it was a financial crisis. Brands like SeatGeek and EA Sports, which had invested millions into his content, began pulling back as the drama unfolded. The price of maintaining his empire skyrocketed as legal battles and PR fixes entered the mix. The fallout from these controversies forced David to reconsider how far he could push his extravagant lifestyle and whether his empire could survive without the same massive financial backing. After a hiatus, David's return video was more than just an update. It was a calculated move to repair his brand and reassure his fans and sponsors that he was still in the game.
It's been a while. I haven't posted in a while. I'm still not going to until this is all over. In the meantime, I have...
With millions of dollars hanging in the balance, David's comeback wasn't just about making content. It was about proving that he could still reign as YouTube's most giving vlogger, even after the drama. And there you have it, the inside scoop on YouTube's biggest rivalries. From MrBeast's mind-boggling generosity to Logan Paul's epic boxing battles, from PewDiePie's subscriber war with T-Series to the drama between NikkieTutorials and James Charles. And of course, David Dobrik's rise and stumble with the Vlog Squad. Each one of these rivalries has shaped the YouTube landscape in ways that are as entertaining as they are financially game-changing. These aren't just creators. They're empire builders, risk-takers, and strategists, constantly pushing the limits of what it means to be a YouTube superstar. Their battles are as much about money as they are about views, likes, and subscribers. And for every win or loss, the stakes keep getting higher. So, the next time you see a viral video, remember, it's not just content. It's a competition with millions on the line, and these creators are fighting harder than ever to stay on top. Thank you for joining us. Make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and join us next time as we dive deeper into the high-stakes world of YouTube rivalries. Until next time.